Now let's talk about the IPv6 configuration for clients. One of the benefits of IPv6 is the ease of configuration, specifically when using auto configuration. Although manually configuring IP addresses is still an option, almost all of the computers automatically configure IPv6 settings. When a Windows Server 2008 client connects to a network, it generates a linked local address for use in local network, and then begins acquiring configuration and address information from network services such as an IPv6 router or a DHCP server. The configuration of your routers determines the way auto configuration takes place, which can be one of the following methods: stateless or stateful. When we talk about stateless, this type of configuration occurs when a client configures its own address based on an IPv6 routed advertisement. In cases where DHCP is available, the client will retrieve DNS and other configuration information besides an IPv6 address from the DHCP server. The stateful method in this type of configuration occurs when the client accepts configuration information, including an IPv6 address from a DHCP server. To keep unique addresses, IPv6 uses a duplicate address detection, or DAD for short, to avoid address duplication. In page 101 and 102, you will find a summarized auto configuration process to understand how duplicate address detection works. On IPv6 networks, clients' requests for IP addresses are directed to a router. Clients can request an IP address from a DHCP server only when it's instructed by the router to perform a stateful configuration, or if a router never responds. DHCP main function is to provide clients with secondary network configuration information, such as the DNS server, but usually the IPv6 address is obtained by the router. Network discovery, or ND for short, is a protocol used by IPv6 clients for router discovery on the network. ND in IPv6 replaces the address resolution protocol in IPv4. Besides router discovery, the ND protocol performs the following tasks: prefix discovery, address auto configuration, address resolution, next hop determination, neighbor unreachability detection, DAD, and redirect. Also, the ND protocols uses the Internet Control Message Protocol version 6, which includes the following message to complete its task: router solicitation, router advertisement, neighbor solicitation, neighbor advertisement, and redirect. You can actually manually configure IP addresses using the IPv6 property dialog box from the network adapter that you want to change. In the activity 3.9, you're going to do this, but usually this is the last resource unless that you want to configure a server or a printer service or network printer that you want a static IP address using the network connections. Also, like with IPv4, you can manually configure your IPv6 address using the command line netsh.